and welcome back. Yesterday we watched the Nik Nocturnal announcement video that he's going for what is hopefully a break, but he didn't leave us with nothing. He gave us a parting gift in the form of an EP called The Lost Chapters with 6 songs, and this is dedicated to the early metalcore years, the early 2000s, I think. And yeah, this EP is featuring a lot of musicians I grew up with, and he probably also grew up with. Like, there's All That Remains, Darkest Hour, Caliban, Ghost Inside. And yeah, I'm just curious how this is gonna turn out, and I'm looking forward to it. So we're just gonna listen to that whole EP in one go, and yeah, just enjoy what he left us with, right? So less talking and more listening. Also, a little side note on the video yesterday. There was one other content creator I just, like, the name just didn't come to my mind. The name was Jared Dines, of course. If you have been around this time, you know him as well. Yeah, nothing more to say about that. So, it seems like the first track is gonna be an intro. Then we go into Scarlet with Phil Labonte of All That Remains. Then we go into Your Curse Remains with Andreas Dörner from Caliban. The Laws of Time featuring John Henry of Darkest Hour. I Return with Danny Winterbates. Yeah, it was Danny. Sorry, I got confused because he also has a brother who's the bass player. Yeah, Danny Winterbates of Bury Tomorrow and Jonathan Vigil of The Ghost Inside is going to be the last song. Carry This Forever. These are all huge names, and yeah, I grew up with most of them, which is pretty crazy. And he did the same, and just be able to work with them and make an EP with all of them. And these are just the singers. I'm not sure if the band behind it was also involved in the writing or anything, but he got all these vocalists, and that is pretty cool. So now we're really gonna stop talking and just start the video. God damn it. The vibe is already there. You can feel the metalcore in that. That is so crazy to listen to something like that. That is exactly the music my 15-year-old me, who started playing the guitar, was dreaming of writing and playing back in the days. That was exactly the music, and it's so nice to see. And he just did it. He just did the stuff, and that is something, yeah, I got infinite respect for. Also, one of the last videos he posted was a cover of 2 weeks of All That Remains, and that intro riff is like one of the most metalcore riffs that are around until this day, I think. Like, 2 weeks is the definition of metalcore riff. That shotgun sound is so good. It felt like every song that wanted to be heavy back in the days needed something like that. That makes me so happy. Nice, seamless transition just into the first song. Also a guy I haven't heard in a long time. interesting. Super interesting. I haven't heard. I wasn't even sure that the band is still around, to be honest. I think one of the guitar players died, and then they stopped. But maybe they're back already again. They're back. And his voice got this feeling of the newer All That Remains stuff. I think there is some effect on it, and this is what I didn't like about the vocals from the newer All That Remains stuff that I heard, because I was really one of the old school, the Air That I Breathe and stuff like that. Yeah, that was that time for me, and All That Remains was one of the biggest bands. I love them. Also got some Trivium vibes from that, like just from the chorus. The electronic thing in the back. That guitar fade out there. Did you hear that? It really gives me the Trivium vibes. I know it's not, but I don't know. It is weird, that whole voice line there. It gives me such Trivium vibes. And of course, very guitar heavy, and we love that, right? Oh, harmonies! So crazy how much there's going on in terms of guitar melody behind. But it's not that present. There's the synths with it again. Oh, this started again already. I just wanted to add that All That Remains for Salvation is one of my favorite guitar solos of all time. If you don't know it yet, check it out maybe. I also haven't heard Caliban in a while. Shit. really brings you back. Oh, that was evil. I love that all these songs that remind you of the early 2000s. They always have this one. There is a way you write these songs, and there's always this quiet part in the middle with a lot of reverb on the voice, just the voice standing practically alone. Also like how the EP so far has one sound, but I wonder how much he tried to write the songs specifically for that kind of band. To be honest, All It Remains I haven't heard since the early 2000s, and Caliban is the band of all those 5 bands that I listen to the least. So I can't tell right now, but this is what I'm thinking at the moment. So if you're a huge Caliban fan, maybe tell me, could that be a Caliban song or not? It's a formula. That's what I wanted to say. There is a formula, and Nik cracked that and now wrote an EP for that. And that's so beautiful and also melancholic for me. I know most of the people will not get that, maybe, or because they didn't live through it in that time period of their life. But for me, this is just pure nostalgia, everything. And on to Darkest Hour. Okay, since I asked the question before of how much he tried to write songs for that specific band, that like my favorite riff of Darkest Hour is shit song names. My Old Nemesis. Fuck. I'm getting old and I forget everything. If I remember the song title, that reminds me of, I will tell you. And I will write it in the caption, definitely. If I remember to look it up. Fuck me. But yeah, that is the Darkest Hour for me. Darkest Hour riff. Just these riffs. That is such a cool riff. That little twinkle. That melody in the back is so nice. Nice. That was the Darkest Hour song. So, now... that breakdown is sober tomorrow. It's really like he wrote it as an homage for all of these bands. And that's just so beautiful. And it's also... I mean, I guess he recorded and produced everything at home. I just assume that. That he's able to do all that. Probably... The singers recorded from their studio or something, but other than that, I think that's how he did that. And I gotta say, the sound for this is great for that, and that the possibility is there to just do that is just incredible. This is how far we come, and it's beautiful to see. But I gotta say, for early 2000s metalcore, there is a lack of clean vocals there. And I don't expect any clean vocals from this song, because Danny Winterbates is the shouter, and there is another one singing the clean vocals. As far as I know, at least. I mean, kinda. I mean, yes. Oh! That was the heaviest part so far of this whole EP, I think, and that's my favorite part so far. That was so good. It was heavy. That sounds more like a bullet from a Valentine intro. With the rain falling.
I've walked through silence. Every step in a smoking trace. What remains is resolute. Your absence fills the air. The weight could crush me, but I refuse to yield. These words became a clarity. They tried to make a shield. What I've lost will remain. What's gone still shapes the path I know. Path I
Oh shit. I love that.
Remain the light that leads me on.
I mean, I'm not sure how much Ghost Inside is in that song, but I like it. Nevertheless.
What was broken made me
That was nice. That was a great song. So, what a nice parting gift that was. A little time travel to the early 2000s, where my love to music, like, really, really not started, but it reached the first peak. And the only thing that would have made this more perfect would have maybe been Adam D from Kids Which Engage. Um, because this guy produced also Parkway Drive, Unearth, bands like these, and a lot of bands. He produced them, and you could hear it if he produced the band. Mm, he would have like this would have been that cherry off the top with chocolate syrup on it. So, quick review from first impression. I will rate it like this. It's a beautiful nostalgic journey to early 2000s metalcore, an homage to all these bands. I would rate favorite song Carry This Forever with Jonathan Vigil from The Ghost Inside. Heaviest breakdown I return with Danny Winterbates from Bird Tomorrow, and best guitar work I would say Scarlet with Phil Labonte and All That Remains. But this could also be a bias because I know these bands. And I know what they are like known for. But yeah, this is my first impression. This is my first. I didn't want to call it a review. This was first listen. Yeah, if you want to support the guy, and pretty sure he would appreciate that. Just if you like the EP, of course. Yeah, go Spotify, listen to that, download it, buy it, whatever you can do if you want that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you on the next one.